The word of the Lord is already blessed. I want to share with you this message entitled, How to Make It on the Level.
All right.
If y'all ain't too mad, shake somebody's hand and tell them how to make it on the level. God bless you today. Y'all acting kind of bullshit with me today. Amen. Amen. How to make it on the level. We today are in capacity, ladies and gentlemen, in an era which given birth to energy crisis, food shortages, and high rate of unemployment. Most of all, an devaluation of the dollar. And if there was ever a time that when men seriously give thought to survival, it is now. Some people talk today and they do it authoritatively. They say we have never known times like these before. And ministers have said that even the era of depression did not have these kinds of consequences. And especially the kind of consequences that we're experiencing today. And many of us who have had ideas and dreams about luxury automobiles are having our ideas changed because of fuel crisis. People are changing their modes of transportation from the largest cars with the most horsepower to the ones that can give them the more miles per gallon. Not only have we changed from the car that can give us the most miles per gallon, but we now are changing our mode of transportation to bicycling. We're changing our mode of transportation to walking. We're changing our mode of transportation to school. Times have begun to be tight. We're in a day of gas rationing. And I give it until September. You will start seeing gas prices at $4 to $5 per gallon. And people who once paid for y'all got time. Their easy come, easy go attitude with spending are now learning how to use a budget. People who once have famed for coming and going with the attitude of finances are now trying to develop some new shopping habits. No longer are they concerned about famous name brand. You don't have to have Alan Tracy. Say John Dent. I got some women here, don't look at me straight. I can tell you've been shopping at Macy's. Amen. No longer are you interested in trying to have a name in your garment. Let me get some of my men. Guess what? It makes no difference anymore if you have James Davis in your suit. Lord have mercy. And I hate to disappoint you. The same suit you can get at New York City Exchange is the same suit that's at James Davis. The only difference is you bought $500 labor in a James Davis suit. This ain't gonna be good. Our psychological aspects have changed because now I got a church that is more interested in how do I make it on the if you are sitting here trying to ascertain as if you've had a lot all your life, you're lying the truth, baby. All of us have come from some broke situations. And if we didn't come from broke situations, we definitely came from some broke families. Can I get a witness? I got a couple of you babies in here on the verge of being broke right now. And I know I got the all shucks crowd. You're saying I ain't on the verge. I'm just broke. Housewives that were never interested before in preparing shopping lists are now doing so to curtail impulsive buying, so as to make sure that all of their needs are fulfilled, because the times dictates that we learn how to make it on a little. No longer are you shopping for Del Monte brands. Lord have mercy. You can get Shop and Stop brand, Starving Marvin brand, Kroger's brand, 3 for $1. Because, can I preach it here? Y'all been quiet all morning. You learn how to make it on a little. No longer do you have extra dollars just hanging around and hankering around the dresser. But now you got to look in some old pocketbooks and look in the side zipper to try to find some extra change just to have some lunch. And God, I don't need to be preaching this kind of stuff, because I can tell when I got the wrong crowd in here. I got that old rich crowd in here this morning, roll over rich children, but every now and then I pick up some folk that know something about how to make it on a little. Oh, shucks. Let me just talk about some of these preachers up here that says they cry. I thought I'd put them on program. This group up here, they ain't always had some money. I'm just talking about this group up here. I don't need to talk about that out there, but I got a couple of broke preachers that's up here with me. And the reason why they've been hankering around Pastor is because Pastor been broke too. Oh, shucks. And let me tell you something. You learn how to make it on a little when you don't have a lot to make it on. Then we often pause about those who live in close proximity to us. And where we live, and we discover that isn't it strange that they can make it better on pension. Government subsidies, small income, that many of us that have full-time jobs. Come on, folks, I'll give you a part in a minute. Isn't it strange how folk can make it better living off a little bit called fixed income? There's some folk that got 5 and 6 jobs. And the reason why is because they have learned how to make it on a little. Let me just say this in my introduction. And when you learn how to make it on a little, the first thing that you learn to do is stop trying to impress folk that don't even like you.
something. A lot of you babies used to, I know y'all don't do it no more in this church. You will buy stuff just so somebody can tell you, girl, you sure look good. And ain't nobody got the bill but you. Come on, talk to me. I know when I'm on your road. Come on, talk to me. Come on, be my friend. Put me in your fave five for a moment. Isn't it strange that you do a whole lot of stuff just to impress others? Come on, help me here. And let me tell you something. Stop trying to buy furniture every 6 months. You think you said something about, I gave all of my furniture to my cousin, and your cousin got blessed, but you are still broke. Y'all just bear with me. I ain't ready to go there. How to make it on, oh shucks, on a little. You ever reach down in your pocket and didn't have nothing but some dust? I got a lot of you babies in here. You just look like you got money. Lord have mercy. But you got to learn how to make it on a little. Let me find some men in here and that know the struggle of taking care of family. Let me find some single parents in here that know the struggle of having to make it on a little. You ain't able to buy your children some shoes every time they want some. I need to help y'all with something else that's so quiet this morning. And guess what? Isn't it funny how older parents, and Doctor, you know what I'm talking about here, they would buy for their children and before